Good afternoon. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're having some connection errors here at St. Francis of Assisi Catholic School. Saturday afternoon game between the St. Louis Cardinals and your St. Francis Timberwolves 6th grade 18 girls. Cardinals lead 2-1, but Mallory Walker will get the steal right there. I'll give you the gist of the game. 2 hot wins for the Timberwolves. They defeated Briarcrest and Harding to get first place before today's game. Today is the last game of the season, regular season. If the Timberwolves win, they clinch the regular season champions and the 1 seed in the tournament. They lose, they have to wait for Harding. Harding wins, they are the 2 seed, and Harding is regular season champion. Timberwolves 2 losses on the season to Harding and ECS. As it'll be out of bounds, St. Francis basketball. 3:01 left to play here in the first quarter. Out on the court for the Timberwolves is number 22, Carson Cabin, 14, Meredith McCusker, 3, Claire Kahn, number 20, Reagan Gillian, number 5, Mary Spain. For St. Louis, 1, 2, 35, 15, and 3. Head coaches for both teams for the St. Louis Cardinals, Coach Lyons, and for the St. Francis Timberwolves, Coach Kahn. Jump ball, it'll be St. Francis basketball. 2:43 left. They kick it to McCusker. She had some big threes in game against Harding. She shoots one from deep, no good. Rebound by number 2. That fell twice in the last game they played, as number 1 will bring it up for the Cardinals. She kicks it to 35, who runs over Gillen, and it's, or correction, to 15 runs over Gillen. 35 got it. Gives it to 3. A jump ball, and it'll be St. Louis basketball after the possession arrow favors the Cardinals. 2:20 left to play. Will Spain here on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. Number 1 takes it out to the free throw line. She shoots, fouled. And foul number 3, Claire Kahn, her first team foul. And she'll shoot 2. First one is back iron, no good. The Cardinals do lead 2-1. A must-win situation here for St. Francis. They really want that 1 seed. Second one off the rim, no good. Rebound will go to nobody. It'll lay out of bounds, and St. Francis basketball. Cavan will inbound it. Assumingly she'll give it to McCusker. She does, and McCusker will set up the St. Francis offense. Big games for Kahn and McCusker as Mary Spain shoots from deep. No good. Too hard off the backboard, but a great shot there by 5. Need a little bit lower next time, maybe a little bit less power, but a good idea. Like to see the aggressive style of the Timberwolves early. Cabin all the way out to Spain. Spain to Gillen. Gillen out to Claire. Gives it back to Spain. Spain will give it to McCusker, who will give it to Cabin. Cabin does the end around, kicks it back out to McCusker. Spain looking at the 3-point line. She'll set up, gives it to McCusker, who shoots it from deep, no good. Rebound will go to number 35 of St. Louis as they are pressed, but a timeout will be called by St. Louis, their first. And we will take a short break. Minute 45 left to play here in the first quarter. The score, St. Louis 2, your St. Francis Timberwolves 1. Will Spain on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. We'll be back. And we're back at number 1 for St. Louis. We'll bring it up. She'll give it to number 3. Gives it back to number 1. She was the good player last time we played them. That'll be a 2. No good. Rebound will go to Cabin. She tries to get it McCusker and is fouled by number 3. It'll be the 3rd team foul on the Cardinals this afternoon. Late here in the first quarter as McCusker will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. She gives it to Spain. Spain thinks about it, gives it back to McCusker. McCusker looking back to Spain. Spain will step up. Back to McCusker. Playing a little. Back to Spain. Spain gives it to Gillen. Gillen to McCusker. Back to Claire. She'll shoot for three. Got a three-pointer from Claire Kahn. And they did count the three-pointer. We were discussing that in the 5th and 6th grade boys game earlier. They did not count threes, but they do in the 6th grade girls team division as Claire Kahn hits a three from deep. Second game in a row, she's hit one. Carson will steal the ball. She nearly has to take him and gives it to Gillen without the jump ball and gives it back out to Kahn to reset this Timberwolf offense. New life here in the Timberwolves. Mary looking, gives it to McCusker. McCusker will set it up to Gillen. Gillen inside, has it stolen by 35, and now the St. Louis Cardinals will try to do something with it. Two walked, but they don't call it. One, back to two. Two, brings it around, throws it up, overthrows them, out of bounds. St. Francis basketball, 9.5 seconds left. You're going to have a quick shot.
Good job, girls. Watch the clock.
3 seconds left. Two. Mallory, no good. Rebound by Burris. She can't get it to go. And that'll be the end of your first quarter with the score: St. Francis 4, St. Louis 2 in this crunch time final regular season game for the Timberwolves. Win and you're the number 1 seed. Losing you're number 2. We'll be back after this short break. We'll spend on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. We are back here for the second quarter of the St. Francis Timberwolves St. Louis Cardinals game, 6th grade 18 girls division. Number 2 will inbound it for the Cardinals, and she give it to number 1, presumably, and she does. They kick it to 15 to 2 to 1. One brings it out to the top. Guarded heavily by Simonzik. 1 to number 2. She'll pull up. No good. Back rim. Rebound by number 15. And she'll walk. Treble. And it'll be St. Francis basketball. Simonzik will bring it up the court. Give it to Kahn. Kahn to Burris. Burris makes a move. She is fouled. And it'll be 2 shots coming up for Lauren Burris. 30 seconds in to the second quarter. Already the 4th team foul on St. Louis. Only 1 on your Timberwolves. As the first shot for Burris. Back rim no good. A little bit more arc on that shot is needed. As number 14 will check in for number 35. Second shot, thinks about it, but doesn't go. Out of bounds, but it'll stay St. Francis basketball. You get it to Walker on the inbound. Walker looks out, gives it to Simonzik. Simonzik back to Walker. Walker will shoot, mid-range, got it. Make that a 4-point lead for your Timberwolves as Valerie Walker hits the corner shot, 6-2 St. Francis. 6-0 run now for the Timberwolves. And rebound to go to Burris after the missed shot. She'll bring it down, makes a cut, gives it to Simonzik. Simonzik back out to Walker. Mid-range jumper, got it. And now things are starting to heat up for the Timberwolves. Number 1 will bring it up for St. Louis. An 8-0 run now by St. Francis. 8-2 is their lead. The crowd getting into it now. Number 1 will pull up for 3. No good. Rebound by Kahn. Claire Kahn will bring it down. She kicks it to no. Intercepted by number 14. And number 1 will try to get something going for St. Louis. She gives it to number 3. Shoots it. Back rim. No good. Rebound by Samanzik.
Go, Kate, go! Go, Kate, go!
Kate needs to push it up. She gives it back to Walker, who'll take another shot. Good! 10-0 run now by St. Francis. And a timeout, St. Louis. 4:03 left to play in the first half. The score now, St. Francis 10, the St. Louis Cardinals 2. We'll be back on the Memphis Game Day Sports Network on Will Spain live from St. Francis FCC Catholic School. Win in their number 1, losing their number 2. St. Francis Timberwolves basketball here on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. We're back, and your fun fact of the game: Timberwolves are undefeated at home this season. Their 2 losses come to Ad Harding and Ad ECS. Looking to finish off a perfect season at home with this win against rival school St. Louis. You got 2 big rivals for St. Francis, Briarcrest and St. Louis. You got your tough games against ECS and Harding, a great division to be in if you're the St. Francis Timberwolves. I know you haven't seen much of the 8th grade team. Not much competition there, enough for us to bring out the camera and all that to record their games. But we'll be there for the tournament at the end of the season as they look to be the 1 seed. 2 will give it to 14. We got her in the corner of Spain, ties her up. It's going to be a jump ball. And it'll be St. Francis basketball. Mary Spain showing her aggression. Ties the ball up and makes a key play for the Timberwolves. They get the ball back and try to continue this run. Samanzik will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves.
Move!
Burris to Walker. Walker at the elbow. She likes to go to that corner. Back to Burris. Burris to Samanzik. Samanzik back to Burris. Spain and Samanzik need to move a little bit more. Walker airballs it no good. Rebound by Samanzik. Samanzik looking. Gives it to Burris. Burris makes a move. She cuts. Gives it to Spain. Spain will shoot. No! Tipped out of bounds. St. Louis basketball. 3:07 left to play now here in the first half. 2 very close shots by Spain so far. Hasn't been able to get one to fall yet. Number 1 will bring it up. Give it to 3, gives it 15, 15 to 14. 14 will shoot, blocked by Spain, rebound by Spain, but it's a turnover. Burrs can't handle it. 3 will get it, and they'll kick it back out to 1. He'll shoot it for 3. Got it. After a couple of lucky series of bounces, number 1 will get it to fall, and they'll cut the lead to 5. 10-5, and end the run of St. Francis, which was a 10-0 run. Ooh, high, but Burris gains control of it. Mallory makes a move, no good. Rebound by Little. Samanzik gets the rebound. It'll be a foul on number 1, and it'll be the 5th team foul on the Cardinals with 2:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Spain to Walker. Walker back out to Spain. Spain to Burris. She'll walk. And McCusker will check in for Walker. Number 1 will give it to 15. Be tied up by Samanzik. And it'll be possession now favoring St. Francis. Number 1 gets it to 3. 3 in the paint, throws it up and is fouled. Apparently. By number 22, Carson Cavan. It'll be the second team foul on the Timberwolves, and 2 free throws coming up here for number 3 of St. Louis. First shot off the front rim, no good. Second shot, no good. Rebound goes to 14 after being bobbled around by a couple of St. Francis players. Number 2 will miss it. Try to be saved by number 3. It'll be out of bounds in St. Francis basketball. 1:53 left to play. Samanzik will bring it up for the Timberwolf offense. Try to get something going here again for the Timberwolves. Try to make another run at the end of the half. McCusker looks, gets it to Spain. Spain at the top of the key. Spain looking, no look pass to McCusker. Back out to Spain. Spain makes a cut, gives it to Samanzik. Good offense here looking for the Timberwolves. Samanzik at the elbow, gives it to McCusker, who gives it to Cavan. Cavan in the middle. Out to Spain. Spain will take it from deep. Oh, off the rim, no good. Rebound by McCusker. No, she didn't get that either. McCusker will be fouled, though, in the paint. It'll be the 16th foul on the St. Louis Cardinals, and McCusker will have 2 shots. She's a great free throw shooter. First shot is good. As Claire O'Connell come gets at Kate Samanzik. Give her a rest before the end of the half. Second shot is, a rare miss. No good. Rebound by number 1. The lead is now 6 for the Timberwolves. Tries to be stopped by Spain. Gives it to 2. 2 will shoot for 2. No good. Rebound by Mary Spain as she'll look to turn it up and give it to Cavan, but Cavan can't handle it. Don't know if she knew the ball was coming or not, but got to have awareness on the court, but it's nearly stolen by Cavan. It'll be St. Louis basketball, but good defense here from the Timberwolves. Number 1 to number 2. 2 inside to 35. He'll shoot no good. God, can't get controlled. McCusker can't get the rebound, and St. Louis will have another shot at it. 39.9 left to play in the half. Gives it to 15. It's nearly stolen by Spain. Number 1 gives it to 2. 2 to 1. 1. And around, no good. Rebound by 3. He'll throw it up, no good. Blocked by Cavan. Rebound by Cavan. Cavan looks up, gives it to Gillen. Gives it to Con. Con will shoot. Air ball, no good. And a timeout, St. Louis with 14 seconds left. They'll have possession of the ball. And with 14 seconds, St. Louis will see if they can cut this lead down even more. See St. Francis get a good stop here to end the half. Well, the disadvantage of taking the timeout where they did, St. Louis will have to inbound the ball all the way down on their end of the court, but doesn't seem to face any pressure from the Timberwolves, so they'll decide to roll it. Number 1 will pick it up, in my opinion, too early. But here's 10 seconds for the Cardinals. Number 2. 7 seconds. Number 1 gives it to number 3. Number 3 in the paint to 15. 15 is fouled on the floor. On 5, Spain. And with 2 seconds left, they give it to 15. No good. Cavan will have the rebound, and that'll be the end of your first half with the score. Your St. Francis Timberwolves 11, and the St. Louis Cardinals 5. We'll be back after this halftime break. Supposed to be on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. Your 6th grade 8-team girls basketball, St. Francis Timberwolves, live from St. Francis. We're back here for the start of our second half between the 6th grade A-team girls, St. Francis Timberwolves, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Again, winning, they're the #1 seed and regular season champions here for the St. Francis Timberwolves. Big game feel here. They're up 11-5. A big deal here. St. Francis girls basketball has never, if it's been a long time, if any, won a regular season championship here in girls basketball. McCusker. This is definitely a special team, though. Give it to Smonzik. Smonzik to Walker. Walker looking, has to make a move. He gets it to McCusker. McCusker to burst the paint. McCusker free throw line out to the top of the key to McCusker. Walker at the Timberwolf paw, gives it to McCusker. Pretty slow moving so far for the Timberwolves early in the half. They have, and a three, no, but a foul will be called. It'll stay right there, and it'll be a foul on Gillen to push. First team foul on the Timberwolves for the half, and it'll be St. Louis basketball. But that was a 30-second possession to start the half. Not a bad thing there if you're the Timberwolves. One of the great fan bases of this division, the St. Francis Timberwolves, as we'll go ahead and give our Memphis Camden Sports Network Award Fan Base of the Year to the St. Francis Timberwolves. 6th grade A-team girls, as Kavanaugh will check in for Gillen. Two will give it to 35. 35 out to one. One looking, has it stolen. And McCusker will have the basketball. McCusker, no good. Rebound by number 35, but overthrows number 1, but she'll have it.
Good job. That's white ball.
And apparently off of Smonzik, it'll be St. Louis basketball. Thought it came off the knee of number 1. Jump ball. It'll be St. Louis basketball, 4:51. All the way out to 14. Has it stolen by McCusker. She'll lay it up. Still can't get it to go. Hasn't been able to do it. Number 1 to... And they call a foul. Foul on McCusker. 2 shots upcoming for 35. 4:33 left to play. First shot, no good. As number 3 will check in for number 14.
Play hard, girls.
And lane violation. The shot will be no good. And it'll be St. Francis basketball. 1:30 into the quarter. Smonzik will take it down for the Timberwolves. McCusker in the paint to Cavan. McCusker, Walker tries to make it. He gets it McCusker. She's been liking to shoot the 3 ball lately. She'll shoot the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by number 1. It's nearly stolen by McCusker. 1 looking, and the timeout will be called by St. Louis. With 4:03 left to play here in the third quarter. I'm Will Spin on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. We'll be back after the short timeout break. Back 2 minutes into the third quarter. 11-5 is your score. The St. Francis Timberwolves leading the St. Louis Cardinals 3 team fouls so far on the Timberwolves, 0 on St. Louis. 6-point lead in favor of the Timberwolves, trying to get them the regular season championship. 2 to no, stolen by Cavan, and it's gained by McCusker, and a foul will be called on number 2 of St. Louis. My phone's at like 19%, so let's not keep the clock running and stopping. Let's keep the clock running. Cavan will give it to Smonzik, and she'll take it up for the St. Francis Timberwolves. McCusker looking. Gives it to Walker. Walker to McCusker. McCusker to Burris. Burris to Walker. Walker makes a move out to McCusker. He'll shoot from deep. No good. 0 for 3 today. And it'll be St. Louis basketball. 3:30 left to play here in the third quarter. McCusker, after hitting 2 threes against Harding, is 0 for 3 today so far. One will take it up for the Cardinals, looking to get something going here for St. Louis. 2, it's stolen by McCusker. Will she finish the layup this time? Yes. Ends the scoring drop for St. Francis. 13-5. Timberwolves lead by 8. Encroaching on the halfway point of the third quarter. 35 misses. It's rebounded by McCusker, and she'll take it up the court. McCusker gives it to Walker. Walker will shoot. Got it. Make the lead 10. And the Timberwolves look to put away the game early. 15-5 is the score with 2:40 here in the first quarter left to play. Third quarter left to play. Is a deep 3, no good. Rebound by Burris. Burris moving it up the court. Gives it to Walker, gives it to McCusker. McCusker back to Walker. Walker to McCusker. McCusker to Smonzik. Smonzik looking around. Gives it back to McCusker. They'll set up the offense, running the clock. Walker makes a move to the paint. Got it. And it's just becoming a blowout at this point. 17-5 now in favor of the Timberwolves. And they're playing like the hottest team in basketball right now. St. Louis will try to get something going and get back in this game. They trail by 12. Number 2 will shoot a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound by number 3. Covered by Burris. It'll be a jump ball in St. Francis basketball. 1:48 left to play in the third. As the 3 will check in for the Timberwolves. 5 Spain, 20 Gilland, and 3 Kahn will check in for 10 Samazic, 23 Burris, and 21 Walker. Cavan will give it to McCusker. She loses handle of it, but regains it. McCusker definitely one of the nominees for the 3 stars of the game. Again, the 3rd star being the best of the 3 stars. 1 star being, or actually opposite way around. 1 star being, and they were called over the bag. There was a tip by St. Louis. 1 star being the best of the 3 stars. 3 star being the 3rd best of the 3 stars. Our nominees today, we have 5 of them. Meredith McCusker, Mallory Walker, Claire Kahn, Mary Spain, and last but not least, Kate Smonzik. 35 will pull around. Got it. We'll give you a reasoning later while there's another dead break in the game. A foul after a crazy series of events will go to 15 of St. Louis. So 1:12 left to play in the third. Well, Spain has the nomination due to her defense and some solid shots taken. McCusker, well, because it's McCusker playing all out. Walker, because she has, I believe, 8. Kahn, 3-point shooting. Ed Smonzik, just the court general of the team, always gets a nomination pretty much. And now under a minute left to play here in the third. Spain around the corner, shoots it. God, can't get it to go. Good shot. And number 1 will bring it up for St. Louis and try to really get something going here before the 4th quarter starts. 1 will feed it to 3, and it's stolen by Cavan. And there's a foul on red 35. That'll be their 3rd team foul. 3 team fouls on each team now with 37.7 seconds. And a technical foul on St. Louis, on Coach Lyons. And Coach Lyons complaining a little bit too much. And Meredith McCusker will shoot the 2 technical shots. Lions. First shot is no good.
I mean, he's complaining about the ref or something.
Second shot also no good. Probably very rare thing there for Meredith McCusker is 2 missed free throws. Kahn will have the ball for the Timberwolves. Slow the game down now with 30 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Spain will dribble at the top. No reason for her to go anywhere. She'll pull up from deep. Spain for 3. 3-pointer. And she has points now. Mary Spain gets one to fall. And it'll be a 15-point lead now for the Timberwolves. Out of bounds. St. Francis basketball. Mary Spain for 3. She's been taking good shots all game and finally gets one to fall. They weren't contesting her, so she said, okay, I'll take the shot. Kahn, 2 seconds left. She pulls up for 3. Air ball, no good, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. With your score, your number 1 seed currently. And if they hold on, they'll be the 1 seed. First place, Timberwolves 20, the St. Louis Cardinals 5. We'll be right back with this short brace. We'll spend on Memphis Game Day Sports Network. Coming up, the Phillips Auto Body, fourth quarter. And we are back here with 10% battery left on the phone and 6 minutes left to play in the game. Let's hope this holds on. As the Timberwolves are up 20-5 on the St. Louis Cardinals. But we want to see them win the league regular season championship. 6th grade A girls. Air ball, no good. Rebound by Spain, and she's a jump ball. It'll be St. Francis basketball, but it looks like a reach-around foul to me. 11 seconds in. McCusker will bring the ball up the court for the Timberwolves. And no hurry here if you're St. Francis. Just
pass,
eat the
Mary.
clock. He'll give it to Gillen. He'll give it to Kahn. Kahn in the corner. 3 seconds on Cavan. And it'll be St. Louis basketball as the Walker, Burris, and Walker, Burris, and Samazic check in from McCusker, Cavan, and Spain. It's Mary Spain with those shots. She's so close and probably has the best shooting form on the team other than Walker. And Burris can't get it to go. She'll rebound her own shot. It's probably fouled, but what's the point at this point? Burris all the way out to Samazic. Samazic doesn't shoot. She gives it to Kahn. She's probably the most unselfish player on this team. We love it. Samazic to Kahn. And, I mean, what they're doing right now is perfectly fine. Even if I know they're trying to score, but why, push it? You're up 15 and Kahn will shoot it. Can't get it to go. And it'll be St. Louis basketball, 4:38 left to play in the game. 2.5 in now, the fourth quarter, into the fourth quarter. And they'll just throw it out of bounds. It'll be St. Francis basketball with 4:24. Well, you're looking at it. I was sitting at the parent meeting earlier this year, and Coach Paul Kahn goes, let's win these girls a championship. Well, you can win 2 in a year, the regular season and the overall. The overall comes with the tournament, and I can go ahead and say it right now, barring a miracle, your 2018-2019
Good shot.
Shelby Youth League 6th grade A-team girls regular season champions will be your 2-loss St. Francis Timberwolves. What a great year by Coach Kahn and Coach Gilland, by all the girls, and a splendid journey so far, and we cannot wait to win the entire thing. Cannot wait to win the entire thing in the tournament. We'll play some tough opponents, Harding, Briarcrest, ECS, but let's celebrate this one for now. We're up 15 against the St. Louis Cardinals, considered a school rival, and a foul, 2 shots coming up for number 3. And since nothing major will happen, our 3 stars of the game, star number 3 will go to Mary Spain. Great defense and the 3-point shot. Star number 2 will go to Meredith McCusker, floor general, good shooting. And star number 1, best player of the game, would be Mallory Walker. Great shots today. She's put up 8. And just such a great season for all these girls. Second shot. But like I was saying, Coach Kahn said, let's win these girls a championship at our parent meeting. It'll be St. Louis basketball after the jump ball. And there he is. One check box. You got 2 check boxes, and 1 has been checked. Regular season champions. Congratulations to the St. Francis Timberwolves here at Memphis Game Day Sports Network. We've been covering them all year long. We've been covering them last year. This has been such a great journey to this. They were so close last year, but this year they have done it, and they deserve every bit of it. 2 will shoot it for 3, and no good. Rebound by 3. 1 will have it at the top of the key. She'll give it to number 2 as she shoots it, no good. Rebound by Spain. She gives it to Burris. Burris will take an end around, and we're halfway through the final quarter of the regular season. Burris is fouled, and 2 shots will come up with 2:57 left to play here in the regular season. So much to be proud of if you're the St. Francis Timberwolves. 5 team fouls on each team. You can't sub quite yet. I guess they're going to let them sub anyway. Should be a technical foul. First shot, back rim, no good. A little more arc on that shot, and it goes in. Second shot is good. And they'll increase the lead to 16, 21-5. And what a way to end the season. It's an indicator of how the season's been. Domination from the Timberwolves. They've slipped up twice to ECS and Harding, but nothing big. They recover from it. They bounce back, and this is just such an incredible team. And I'm very honored to be a part of this by broadcasting their games. I'd like to thank the coaching staff, Coach Kahn and Coach Gillen, for having me do this. And 2:42 left to play in the regular season. We'll have to give a shout out to the 8th grade boys team we cover, which has my little brother on it. They won last night at St. Paul. I believe it was 50-something to 7. And they will be the regular. No, well, yes, they will be the regular season champions from what I hear. And the 1 seed in the tournament. Spain shoots it. Got it! She has 5 points. Mary Spain hits it. And it's a 23-5. Very well deserving that 3rd star. And she blocks it and takes it. Spain. Oh. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be St. Francis basketball. I'm not 100% sure what happened. Looks like she tried to like whip it away and throw the elbow, and she just flung the ball. 15 will shoot, no good. Rebound by Spain. Yeah, she traveled there. Minute 55. Number 1, and she'll be fouled by Spain. And you can see, if you saw that on the camera, I don't know if you can or not, but I can see it from here. The look on Spain's face is
You're good, 5. Keep playing, girl.
priceless. She just squinted and just gave the stare, what we call it. 14 gives it to 1. 1, make a move. She'll lay it up, no good. She'll lay it up again, no good, and rebound by Spain.
Look up! Look up!
Spain all the way down. No. Erratic pass there by Spain. So sorry, the camera was frozen. Shoots the 3, got it. And number 2 will get the 3-pointer as they cut the lead to 15, 23-8.
Move, Mary, swing.
And we're encroaching on that 1 minute left mark. Right here, you just want to dribble it.
Look down, look down, look down, look down.
They're slowing the game down, as I'm telling my father. I mean, just. Oh, Carson makes a move. No good. Rebound by Gilland. Rebound by McCusker. She'll get it. And just some emphasis on the game for the Timberwolves, as now we're under a minute here in the regular season. 50 seconds left. 15 to 3. 3 will shoot it, no good. Rebound by Gillen. He'll give it to Cavan. Cavan. No good. Rebound. A jump ball. St. Louis basketball, 34.7 left to play. As Claire Connell check in for Mary Spain. Oh, Meredith McCusker. And a timeout by St. Louis with 34.7 left to play. You know, it's the regular season game for last of them, for all of them. And what a way to end it. Your 2018-2019 regular season champs. And the Timberwolves worked hard for it. They lead by 17, 25-8. They trailed by 2-0 to begin the game, but that was the only time St. Louis would lead. Was the 2-0 and 2-1. At 3 by Claire Kahn, got it started. And we've just been rolling since then. And I'll go ahead and call it, it's a 25-6 run, I guess, for the Timberwolves, as they have dominated this game in every essence of it. And it should be a proud moment for this team. Proud moment for the parents, proud moment for the kids, proud moment for the coaches, for the athletic director, Corrine. And they'll inbound it. And we'll have 33 and counting seconds left of this wonderful regular season. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Jump ball. It'll be St. Francis basketball. And it looks like St. Francis will get the end of the season on their own terms. They won't press. They'll give it to Kate, who I don't know why she's jogging down the court. I guess they're going to try to run. And Mary Spain will shoot the 3. No good. Don't know if I would have done that. Claire's going to have it. She's fouled hard. Gives it to Cavan. Cavan they'll just call it a jump ball. I mean, there's a 1.3 seconds left. I'm just trying to stop everybody from hacking each other. And congratulations for the St. Francis Timberwolves, the 2018-2019 regular season champions of the Shelby Youth League. The final score, 25-8 in favor of the St. Francis Timberwolves over the St. Louis Cardinals. We congratulate the St. Francis Timberwolves on their championship season, and they look to cap it off with the league championship, the overall championship, and the tournament. We'll be back for that. That's Will Spain on this Game Day Sports Network. Have a good afternoon. And just a shout out, go Knights against the Tigers this Sunday.